Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us on this business insight call this evening. I'm very excited because this evening you're actually going to be able to hear from one of my mentors and somebody who has built an incredible or had an incredible career in this industry, and she's to introduce her, and I'm going to let her tell her story herself. She's all the way in the United States, I believe in Tampa, Florida. She's just been traveling all over the world, got back, so finally managed to get her online for just some time to share with you guys. So Paula, are you there?
I am. Hi, Oliver.
Okay, awesome, great. Thanks so much for joining us. And I know you're in the United States. I'm here in South Africa. Thanks to technology, we can do this now. And I just wanted to ask before we get into some more questions about the specific opportunity, can you share with everyone your background, a little bit about your story and how you actually ended up getting involved in this sort of industry?
Absolutely, I'd love to. First of all, I want everyone to know I'm in Tampa, Florida. We do not have load shedding. So I know that you have that in Africa because I can hear the voiceover. I hope that everybody can still hear what we're talking about. But I'm in Tampa, Florida. My formal background is college teaching. I taught at a university in Ohio. I had actually gotten my undergraduate degree, my master's degree, and I was in the process of finishing my PhD when I was introduced. Another professor, a colleague of mine, had asked me if I'd be interested in earning some money during the summer, and I said absolutely. And so that was my first time in seeing a home business opportunity like this one. And I thought, my gosh, this is fantastic. My goal had been to build a home. I wanted to build a house from scratch, and on a teaching salary. Um, in teaching, you get everybody, basically you're on a scale in teaching, and when there's a 5% raise, everyone gets a 5% raise. It's not like in a meritocracy where you if you happen to be the best, you earn the most. So unfortunately, it wasn't enough for me to fulfill my dreams of building a house right at that point. So I thought maybe this home-based business could give me the extra money. So I got really excited, and I spent a few months, trying to learn what I was doing, because I just jumped right in. But I have to tell you, within a couple of years, I ended up making more in my part-time business every month than I was making all year in my full-time teaching career. So I was stunned. I had no idea that I could make that much money, and then I had some decisions to make. So I eventually ended up leaving teaching, and where everyone thought I was crazy, and I pursued my home-based business full time. So
Wow, wow.
great. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And may I ask what specifically made you or led you now to, choose this specific opportunity? What would you say, maybe three things that were the reason that you decided, let's get involved with Jeanette?
Well, let me kind of give a prelude to that. What was so great about my own business like this is it gave me the freedom to live anywhere, to travel the world. And it's almost like we live in a free world, we're a free society, but until we're financially free, we're not really free. And when you're financially free, it means you can do anything. You can live anywhere, you can afford anything. Whereas, in the regular world, you have to live close to where the job is. You live in the house the job allows you to afford. You drive the car the job allows you to afford. You send your kids to the schools that the job allows you to afford. But you have to live in a certain place. Whereas financial freedom from this meant you can live anywhere. And I've had the opportunity to live in England. I've had the opportunity to build all around the world. And I've had the opportunity to see what makes a great company, and I've also seen what makes a poor company. And so when I came to Jeunesse, I came with a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of experience, a wealth of success that I had already had. I've helped a number of people become financially independent. I'd helped a number of people become millionaires. I've taught them everything I knew. And so when I looked at Jeunesse, what attracted me to Jeunesse was probably a number of things, but the first thing was the owners, because an owner can make or break a company. And I've seen owners that can really impress you when you meet them, but when it comes to running a business, they make stupid decisions. They don't have the welfare of the distributor most in mind. The welfare of themselves seems to take priority. And so when I first met the owners of this company, I was so impressed, because these were people that were already very successful. They didn't need the money. They happened to be very pro-entrepreneur. So their goal was to create the perfect opportunity to create more entrepreneurs in this world. And so I was impressed with them. I was impressed that the product was that they had decided to focus on was stem cell technology. And in stem cell technology, it's futuristic. It's revolutionary. It's the cutting edge of science. In other words, we now know that there will come a time when you won't need transplants. They will be able to take your stem cells and actually regrow organs that can be transplanted in you. Not from a stranger, but something that your body won't reject because it's your own. We know that stem cell technology is healing people. It's just what's going to happen in this field over the next 10 years, 20 years is going to be groundbreaking. And this company saw that, and they decided that's where they wanted to focus, was the future. And at the same time, so that impressed me. It impressed me with the doctors that they chose to be on board with them, people that were world renowned in stem cell technology, another doctor that's been nominated for the Nobel Prize twice. So they really surrounded them with the right people. And because of these decisions that they made, this company shattered all records in growth of home-based business, in the home-based business direct sales industry. And they hit $1 billion in business their sixth year. The sixth year that they were, I mean, that's unbelievable. That's like a technology company. I mean, that would be like an Apple or an eBay or an Amazon hitting 6 billion. That doesn't happen in regular conventional businesses, but they did it, and they continued it from that point on. So this is a very impressive company, and those are the things that really attracted me.
Wow. And me as well. And Paula, I also wanted to just ask, I mean, I've been very fortunate to be led by someone like yourself. I've also managed to, get through these tough times thanks to the passive income this incredible company and opportunity has afforded me. But for somebody who's watching now, in the world as it is today, with the current sort of state of the economy, what advice would you give them, looking at something like this?
Well, first of all, I want to encourage them to make a decision to move forward with this. And I'm saying this knowing that because of this pandemic, it seems like more and more people, worked at home and realized they liked it, realized that they liked the idea of raising their own children, being there when their children came home from school. They liked the idea that they could work remotely anywhere, whether it was at a cabin by a lake or a home overlooking the mountain range, or they could be in some beautiful places and they could work their business. So when people started doing this, there were people that thought, gee, maybe I should be in business for myself. And there's a lot of opportunities that have come out. There's people driving Ubers, there's people that are doing Airbnbs. Those aren't things I particularly would want to do. But most importantly, there are people that are starting internet businesses, either whether they're doing podcasts on a special talent or skill they have to try to get an audience so that they can eventually get advertisers, or whether they want to start their own internet business based on finding a unique product and then finding a way to demonstrate it, do videos with it. And of course, our company creates videos, but then being able to share it with the world. So this is the most hands-free, kind of opportunity there is, because when you get registered here, the company gives you your own website. They give you your own online shopping cart, so you don't have to go to a bank and get a transaction machine for credit cards. You don't have to have an office. You don't have to have employees. You don't have to have a warehouse. You don't have to have inventory. You don't have to have shipping trucks or shipping ability. All those expenses that go to a normal business is already created for you. All you have to do is start to share the product. I mean, I've never seen anything so pre-made, so pre-packaged for somebody to start their own business and take off with that business as this. I mean, you even have a back office where you can see the orders, you can see people that have joined you. I have a business, I'm here in Tampa, Florida. I have a business in over 100 countries, and I'm working right here out of my office with either my computer or my cell phone. And so, I mean, how amazing is that I'm receiving income every week, and all of this is done for me. And you know what even makes it even more professional is this company has won all kinds of awards in their video production. Their videos are amazing, and these are videos already created on these products, on the opportunity even that you can send to people, that people can use to send to other people. And so I remember in my lifetime, I've recommended a number of movies, a number of restaurants. No one ever paid me for that. And now I recommend the greatest products out there, the greatest opportunity out there. And somehow money shows up in my wallet, in my back office. I mean, how exciting is that? And so I would just tell people, if you're looking at an opportunity that everything is really done for you, all you have to do is just go to work, where you can change your life, where you can build the house you want to build, live where you want to live, pick the country, choose your own destiny, send your children to whatever schools that you want to because you are now financially independent, then this is the business you want. And my hat's off to you, Oliver, because you're a perfect example of someone who lives his life, builds his business all over the world. And how people have to envy that lifestyle, because you are truly free. So, I hope who's ever watching this can see the advantages, and don't hesitate, because the sooner you get involved, the sooner you're going to, be able to enjoy all the rewards that comes with the freedom and the income of this business.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Paula, for taking the time to share your wisdom with us. And for those of you who are watching this, please jump on to our business preview, where we'll actually go into more detail on the actual opportunity and the products, the technology, the history of the company, the compensation plan. Just get back to the person who invited you to this call. They'll send you the details for that. It's most likely the following evening, so tomorrow evening, same Facebook page, and we'll be streaming that. So thanks for joining us. Thanks again, Paula, and have a beautiful, beautiful evening wherever you are in the world, guys.